Hello, people, and welcome back to MBTI and Enneagram Connections. My name is Toby, and if you had to drive to a new place and was unsure about how to find your way, what would you want to help you? Well, if you're anything like me, you'd want a little note with the address that you're going to, and then you'd want a map or a GPS. And that's exactly what the Enneagram and the MBTI, respectively, gives you. If you didn't guess it, today we're going to talk about the connection, as I see it, between the MBTI and the Enneagram. So that's the entire topic of the channel that I finally got to talk about, and I'm excited about it. Yay! So let's get started. As I talked about when I talked about the Enneagram, it basically gives you your basic desire and it gives you your basic fear. It gives you what do you want to go towards and what do you want to go away from. And when you know that, what all you have to do is develop a strategy for how to get from where you don't want to be to where you actually want to be. And that's what the MBTI and the cognitive functions can help you with in different ways. It's important to know that you can be any Enneagram type and any MBTI type. There are some more common combinations, but you can technically be any type. There is technically no connection between which type is which, so that's also why the systems sadly aren't used together that often, which I really think they should be. Because what you can do is you can use whichever cognitive functions you have to help you in different ways. And I'm just going to give you some examples of that today so you can see what I mean. Imagine for a moment a 2. A 2's basic desire or want is meaningful, deep connections with others. And a 2's basic fear is to be detached or disconnected from others. So, for example, if a 2 have introverted intuition, introverted intuition is the thing where you can analyze how the mind makes patterns, and then you can recognize the patterns in your own mind, in everybody else's mind, and you can be like, oh, I bet that's what's going on in their mind. And to the non-introverted intuition user, it almost seemed like magic. It seemed like mind reading, or like, wow, how did you figure me out? Needless to say, when you can figure out what's going on in people's minds, that makes it a lot easier to make connections with them. So if you're a 2, you can definitely use that. While as if you have, say, extroverted feeling, that gives you a really great sense of people's moods and what's going on, right? What's the mood in the room? What's the expected of me in this social situation? And that makes it really easy for you to play the social game that seems so negative, but I mean like it makes it easier to get along with people. So that's definitely something that can help you a lot. If we take another example, we could take the 5, which basic desire is to be capable and independent, and their basic fear is to be dependent and be incompetent or useless. So if they have a cognitive function like, say, extroverted thinking, they would be able to use that extroverted thinking to exchange their ideas with people and see if their logic is good, and they would be able to get the validation that they sometimes need on their ideas and be confirmed in that they're capable. While as if they have something like introverted thinking, they'd be able to figure things out more on their own in their heads and be confident that they are capable and independent. Introverted thinkers are usually very independent. But all of these are really just examples. So my point here is that my approach to the combination of MBTI and Enneagram is that you can use the cognitive functions from MBTI to accomplish whatever it is you want to accomplish your Enneagram type, and that way you can make a strategy for improving yourself and your happiness and your life, which is a great thing to be able to do. So I think that just about sums it up for now. I will go into more in detail which Enneagram types and how they can use the different cognitive functions. I actually have a series of videos about that going around in my head right now, so I'll get to that, don't worry. But I think that was all for now. As usual, feel free to leave a comment, ask a question, start a debate. I would love to be engaged in a discussion about these things with you guys instead of it just me sitting here and talking like I'm some sort of teacher. Like I said in the introduction video, I'm still learning myself. I'd love some inputs from you guys. But that's it for now. Thanks for watching, and remember, be yourself, everybody else is taken.